Guys, we are live now and we'll start our webinar shortly. Just wait for some time, we are starting. Hello guys, what's up?
Hey guys, what are you doing?
I'm sure Zara, they are doing good.
Yes.
First of all, thank you very much for joining us this evening. As promised, we are back with yet another webinar on NEET. That is 20 days to go before NEET. So let's have a quick intro. I'm Ritika Mittal.
I'm Zara Sheikh.
And so how you guys are preparing? I'm sure your preparation is going really good.
How you guys are feeling right now? Nervous?
Excited?
Stressed out?
I'm sure they have a mixed feeling of nervousness, excitement, and stressing out. So, guys, let's start our webinar. So, before moving on, for any kinds of query, you can ping in our chat box. Let me remind you, we'll try to answer as many as questions we can in this given time. But if you are not able to answer or take any questions at the moment, we'll make sure we'll send out the emails to those questions and we'll help you out.
Alright. So Ritika, NEET exam has created a lot of buzz. So people are very curious about it. So would you like to tell something about it?
Yeah, Zara, first of all, NEET is nothing but, our own very own AIPMT exam, the All India Entrance exam. Just there is a name change now, it's a National Eligibility come entrance exam. Till last year, if anyone has to appear for, anyone has wanted to take an admission in MBBS course, he had to fill around 5 to 6, 5 to 6 entrance exams.
Really? Five
Yeah.
to six entrance exams?
Yes, exactly. 5 to 6 entrance exams, and just for the sake, very few seats are there for MBA students who are preparing for it. So in order to secure their seat, they have to fill 5 to 6 entrance exam, right? So for this 5 to 6 entrance exam, there are different exam patterns. There are different, exam centers. All the exams are on different dates, so to cope up all the stress, all the different exams, it's really hard job.
Really, it might be so tiring and stressful for the students.
Exactly, it's very stressful and it's very tiring for the students who are preparing for it, right? So to avoid this, government has come up, government has come up with this idea that there should be only one entrance exam which is dealing with all the state colleges, all the medical entrance colleges, all the private colleges, all the state government colleges. With this one exam, that is NEET exam, student can actually get admission in all the colleges nationwide. So
yeah, I mean that's really nice. You have to prepare for 5 to 6 exams, and here you have to just give one exam and you'll clear it off.
yeah, exactly. So only one exam, and you can take admission in many other colleges associated to it. Okay. So as we know, there was a NEET one exam on May 1st this year, and the students who have appeared in it, they can also go for NEET 2 exam, which is there on 24th of the July this month. So only 20 days, guys. 20 days are left for
Yes.
the exam. So I'm sure there is lot much excitement amongst you guys. You can post your queries. We can answer them. We'll take those questions. We'll try to answer as many we can. Just post it in the chat box below.
So, what are the colleges that are associated with this NEET exam?
See, through NEET, admission can be taken in any of the government colleges, as I've mentioned right now. There are state government colleges, there are government colleges, there is all India quota seats, state government quota seats. There are different private colleges, deemed universities. Students can even take admission through management quota, NRI seats. So they are applicable for each and every college now. It's available, right? It's available for them. And
Like,
yeah.
Can you list some of the colleges?
Yeah, definitely. You can take admission in any of the government colleges, private colleges. To name a few, Zara, I will stress more on IGMC Shimla is there, government college. Maulana Azad, Delhi is there. Lady Harding, Delhi is there. Government Medical College, Guwahati is there. And all the state government colleges are now coming under this one window of NEET. So you don't have to worry about any other state colleges, state PMTs as of now. So yeah, and to name a few private colleges, you can actually go through, take admission in CMC, Manipal University, and KMC. So all those colleges are there. I will not be able to take all the names right now, but definitely if student want, we can share a list of colleges with them. They can also, visit our blogs, Toppr blogs to HV, check out the colleges, list of colleges illustrated with NEET. So it will definitely help them out.
So many students want to know that who I can apply for NEET 2 exam.
So again, very good question, Zara, that who all can actually sit for NEET 2 exam. So firstly, all the left out candidates from this, I mean that the candidates who are actually state board candidates, who have not applied for it, even they have not applied for NEET 1 exam, so they can all sit for NEET 2 exam. Candidates who have registered and they haven't have a chance to appear in the NEET 1 exam. They have registered for it, but they don't have any chance, don't get any chance to sit in NEET 1 exam. They can also sit for NEET 2 exam. Plus the candidates who have appeared in NEET 1 exam but have this apprehension that they haven't prepared well at that point of time, they can submit their undertaking that we are not able to sit, we want to sit in the NEET 2 exam. So it's a very much golden opportunity for them. It's a golden opportunity for NEET 1 entrance exam candidates that they got this opportunity and they can sit in NEET 2 exam. Imagine if that this opportunity, we have got this opportunity, and everyone should make full use of this NEET 2 entrance exam.
Yeah, so if you have given NEET 1 exam, it's a golden opportunity for you guys.
Yeah.
You can prepare well and give the exam, clear and get your seat in MBBS. We have a student, Pranita, and she's asking here that is there any change in pattern of NEET 2 syllabus?
First of all, hi Pranita.
Hey.
So, yeah, we'll definitely like to take up your uh, question. So, firstly, Pranita, there is no change. There is no change. I will repeat myself. There is no change in the NEET syllabus. It is exactly the same. There is no change in the exam pattern of NEET 2. It is exactly the same as NEET 1 exam. So you don't have to worry about it. If you were there in the NEET 1 exam, you don't have to worry about any concept or anything like that. You have to just well versed with all those topics. You have to brush up your knowledge, and you just are set for the exam. It is the same offline mode exam. There is no CPT exam. I'll repeat, there is no CPT exam. CPT means computer based exam. It is an offline mode exam. It is there on 24th of July, and definitely it is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, guys, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and
we have one more student asking, that is Rohan, who's asking the important topics to crack NEET 2.
okay, yeah, I'll just finish off with Pranita's first. That is
Sure.
the pattern of exam. Pranita, the exam pattern would be same. There will be 180 questions. All the questions would be objective type questions, multiple choice question, and single correct option.
So it's so easy for the students. I mean, objective they can score so much without
Yes.
any negative marking.
No, Zara. There is a negative marking in it. Yeah. So to make sure, guys, there is a negative marking. 4 marks would be given to you if the question is correct, if the option is correct, and there is -1. there is a deduction, there is a negative marking if there is, you have marked incorrect option. So be careful by marking correct options, and if you have any doubt in the question, keep it aside and try to answer it later on, so that whenever you have time, just go through it and then try.
So choose a question with ease and try to solve if you are confirmed that yes, this is the correct answer for this question, mark it up. Okay, if you are not sure, just leave it and move ahead to the next question. So we have Rohan asking, what are the important topics to crack NEET 2? Since this is 20 days, I mean, these are such a critical period for students, so they are actually very confused what to study, what not to study, which I mean, they should not miss some important topics. So
exactly, exactly. I can totally relate to their questions, because many of our students are usually asked me this, like what to prepare in the last 20 days. I can totally relate to the question. So guys, if you're aiming for 500 plus marks, in NEET it is of 720 marks, right? 4 marks for each correct option and 180 questions, 720 marks. So if you are aiming for 500 plus marks, I mind you, 500 plus marks, it should be your aim to get high score, as much as 500 plus marks. Okay, so if you're aiming for 500 plus marks, then I'm sure in the last 2 years you have mastered each and every topic till now. Okay, so each and every topic till now, I'm assuming you have your concepts very well till now, and you have practiced as many as questions till now. So you can also go through last year previous questions, previous year papers, so that you'll get to know what trend was there. Okay,
exactly,
the
yeah.
students should follow the trend what exactly the last previous years have followed, right? So I will not tell Rohan the most important, I will not tell Rohan the most important topics, but I will definitely tell you what you shouldn't miss at this point of time. If you have not studied well these concepts, you should at least go through these topics. So I will mention what you shouldn't miss at this point of time. So for physics, I will say you should not miss electromagnetism, you should not miss mechanics, you should not miss heating thermodynamics chapter, you should not miss kinematics, and you should not miss waves and oscillation. So, guys, you know now that you shouldn't miss these topics in physics, and in chemistry. You shouldn't miss periodic tables. Lot many questions asked every time on periodic table. So different SPDF blocks. So you shouldn't miss.
It's a very scoring chapter actually.
Yeah, it's an altogether very scoring chapter. If you're well versed with periodic table, you know by heart how is it going, the trends in the table, the upside down trends, then you can definitely crack it. Okay, so you can go through the other scoring topics like coordination compounds. You can go through general organic chemistry. Thermodynamics is there, and not to miss the final one, chemical kinetics. Lots questions asked every year from chemical kinetics. Okay, so and the last but not the least, the biology. So in biology, you shouldn't miss ecology, you shouldn't miss genetics, you shouldn't miss reproduction chapter, you shouldn't miss physiology, anatomy, and the cell structure chapter. All these chapters are very scoring chapters. You shouldn't miss any of them. All your concepts should be by heart for these chapters. And mind you, Zara, if students have actually gone through 400 to 500 questions, at least in these many chapters, and I think their confidence will be altogether on a different level right now. Because so many questions, if we follow the trend of the previous years, so many questions asked, from these many chapters, and if the one who is actually prepared well in these concepts, these chapters, they have high chances of scoring better than the other students who haven't prepared for it.
Yeah, that's
Right. So yeah, that's another thing. So I think we can take a quick recap of what all things we have told till now. so that the viewers who have just joined in, they'll know,
Yeah,
what
right.
exactly they have missed right now.
So NEET exam is nothing but AIPMT exam, alright? So you have syllabus as well as the syllabus is same, as well as the portion is same, everything is same, alright? So if you want a college, okay, a central government college, admission in central government college, state government college, any private college, you have to sit for NEET. That is the must. Okay.
Yeah,
We have a
exactly.
student, Rahul Kumar, and he's asking that how many marks in NEET 2 is considered as a good marks. Okay. So 500 marks is considered as good, but as you can see that NEET 1's results are NEET 1. I feel personally that it will be more competitive and more tough NEET 2. So you should at least think minimum of 580 to 600 marks for NEET 2.
So, Rahul, again, a very good question, that how many marks you should score in NEET to have a good rank. See, Rahul, again, it's a very, good question, a very good question asked by you. As you know, NEET 1 exam was there and NEET 2 is going to happen, right? It's a very, there is a very short time in between, time gap in between, both the exams. So hardly 2.5 months were there. So it's very, there is a kind of possibility and a probability which we are guessing right now that the exam coming on in NEET 2 might be easy, as compared to NEET 1 exam. Even there is a possibility, if we'll see last 10 to 15 years, some of the questions might come directly from those previous year papers, not in the same format, but there can be a little bit twist in the language or something, but there is the possibility and probability that some such kind of questions would be there. So imagine if the questions would be easy, then the cutoff would be high.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
true.
exactly. So if the questions are easy, exam is easy, then the cutoff will be high for NEET 2 exam. So coming back to your question, if you are considering a good score, you want to know what exactly the good score would be, then it would be definitely between 550 to 600.
Yeah.
So if you actually want to secure a good college at this point of time, so that is the main important thing. You should be by heart of, at this point of time, you should not waste any of the, time right now. You should strictly follow to the schedule, whatever you are following, Rahul, and your speed and accuracy, it will matter a lot at this point of time. So yeah, we have another question from a student. Let's take Zara quick question from the student. And meanwhile, students out there, I would like to tell you who have just joined, you can send us your queries by typing in the typing box given below.
So many students want to know that which books they should refer in this short time period, which books they should refer for studying.
Yeah, exactly. This is a very common question, and I'm sure many of you out there want to know which books they should study at this point of time. In last 20 days, it's looking like a big time, but yes, we don't have much time in hand right now, right? So I'm sure at this point of time, NCRT book, it is a must-have book, right? Everyone out there, no matter from which board you are, from which state you are, you should at least have a glimpse of NCRT book in all the subjects, Are in all the subjects, all the three subjects. They should have at least NCRT book. And mind you, the important things, there are the blue boxes at the end of every chapter. You shouldn't miss any of those blue boxes. They contain very important information in that. And you must have, if you have already gone through NCRT, then you must have noticed that there are bold text given in NCRT book, and these bold texts and the blue boxes, you shouldn't miss this at this point of time. If you haven't gone through the whole concept, whole chapter, it will uh, and even it will be fine. But if you have not gone through blue boxes and the bold text, then it shouldn't be fine, mind you. So you should go through blue boxes and the bold text, because sometimes, Zara, we have observed that sometimes in the previous year question papers as well, and the trend as well, the blue boxes and the bold text, sometimes it can easily and directly comes into question paper as an objective form. So if we have studied well these blue boxes and bold text, then we should be getting bonus marks at least. So it is a kind of bonus for the students who are actually preparing it from NCRT book. See, a lot of questions we are getting that is the only NCRT book is sufficient. No, the only NCRT book is not sufficient if you are aiming for 500 plus marks or 550 plus marks, because it has concepts. It will help you in clearing your concept, but you should refer some other reference books as well. The other reference books like Truman Biology, Truman Elementary Biology for Biology.
It's a really very good book.
Yes.
It has got detailed information. It's best for AI PMT or NEET sort of quiz.
Exactly. So for physics you can have H.C. Verma. For chemistry you can have O.P. Tandon book, and you can refer any other reference book which you are having right now. No need to buy these books in fresh right now. But if you have any other reference book, you have gone through that concept, you are well versed with these NCRT blue boxes, then you can definitely crack it if you have these much reference books. And plus, if you have practiced 400 to 500 questions at least per chapter, or in those chapters which you feel you are lacking at. Especially Zara, PMT is an exam which really requires a hard work, very much hard work and a smart work. Too, right? So if you have practiced well, you have gone through these many problems, at least 400 to 500 questions per chapter. You know your weak points, right? You know you are weak in this concept, and try to improve that concept. Try to improve it. By asking doubts to your teachers, your students, and your fellows, so that whatever doubt you have 20 days with you. You can clear those concepts, and you can actually make full use of it on NEET 2 exam. Okay.
Yes. So we can discuss few tips and tricks that one should, look for in this 20 days. So in this 20 days, we would suggest you to go for the following tips and tricks.
Yeah, Zara, in these 20 days, students should follow a strict schedule right now. They should practice as many as questions they can. They should have a good knowledge and good analyzation of their own entrance test, whatever they are giving. They should analyze their speed and accuracy at this point of time. Like, if I'm sitting for 3 hours, how many questions I'm able to do it, the things
Yes,
like
yeah.
that. They should.
They should also practice questions in exam mode.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm coming back to that question, that they should practice as many as previous year papers in these 20 days. Every day at least you should practice one paper in an exam mode. From an exam mode, I mean you should preferably sit 10 to 1. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. so that you have this in you, that whenever you are going for an exam on 24th, you are set for the exam. That exam stress, it will be totally gone at that point of time. Plus, I would recommend and I would advise you, suggest you that whatever exam you are going for, previous year exam you are taking test on, just take it in exam mode, so that just whatever question you are not able to do, note that on your notepad or something, so that you can ask doubts later based on that. Do not distract in between. Do not distract in between, so that all that flow which you are in, it actually disappear at that point of time. So you shouldn't distract yourself. Note down on the notepad whatever you have on the page or piece of paper,
and you can discuss this always later on.
Yeah, you can discuss it with your friends, you can discuss it with your teachers, whatever doubts you have, try to improve that concept and try to attempt as many questions related to that concept so that you can master that concept and all that stuff. I'll just hold on and I'll take another question from the viewers' side, right? Like, Rahul is asking, like, if it NEET 2 will be based on NCRT as well as it was there in 2013. Yes, Rahul, as I have already mentioned in my last question, that NCRT is very much essential book right now. So, if you are preparing for NEET exam or if you are preparing, I'm sure you are preparing for NEET 2 exam, NCRT is a must have. I'll quick, recap whatever I have said earlier. If you have gone through NCRT, you know there are blue boxes at the end of the book chapter. Every chapter there is a bold text. Do not miss out these two things in every chapter. Sometimes the questions directly come from these kind of blue boxes and the chapters. So you should at least go through these concepts, and so that whenever you are appearing for the exam, you have this confidence. Yes, this is the question directly from there, and you just mark it out the options directly, right? So yeah, we can take another question. Okay, so Saurabh has asked a question: how many marks are required to get MBBS admission, and how many marks can he expect in biology if he only refers NCRT? First of all, hi Saurabh, welcome to our webinar. And coming back to your question, 50% marks in any NEET exam is required. This is the cutoff, basic cutoff for NEET exam. So you can very well imagine 720 marks exam is there. You should have at least more than 360 marks in that exam. Okay, and coming back to your another question, how many marks can you expect in biology if you refer NCRT? See, as I mentioned just in my last,
NCRT is not sufficient.
NCRT, Rahul, is a good book. It is good to score marks from if you have studied from NCRT, but relying only on NCRT for biology or any other subject, it will not help you much. Uh, from clearing concepts from NCRT, have it by heart, but relying only on the NCRT for biology, it will not help you out in scoring good marks. You can score, 30 to 40% marks, or even if the exam level is, quite low,
Yeah.
or exam is very much basic exam as we are expecting it, because it is conducting re-exam is going on, so we are expecting a bit easy exam. But again, you can't rely only on NCRT if you are preparing for NEET 2 exam. Not even in biology, 30 to 40% you can expect from NCRT if you have it by heart. But yes, again, for the rest of the 60% or the 50% exam, you should refer at least any other reference book, whether it is Truman's Elementary Biology, or it can be any of the reference book you are having it right now. Okay, Rahul. So yeah, I think it's Saurabh. Sorry, it's Saurabh.
Saurabh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dakshika is asking how ranking is done in NEET 2.
So
It actually
it depends.
It depends. It depends upon the highest marks that the person scores at that time. It is all India level. Right?
Exactly. See, as in if we'll consider NEET 1 and other previous year exams, NEET 1 only over 6 lakh students have given NEET 1, right?
Can you imagine 6 lakh
6 lakh students have given NEET 1 exam, and the probability is even higher in, NEET 2. Maybe all the 6,000 students, 6 lakh students wanted to give it another shot. Plus, there will be additional, state board students who have not appeared for it and they wanted to appear for it in NEET one. So the competition will be, even higher, and the cutoff, as we have already discussed, will be even higher than the NEET one exam. It might be higher. So these are all the probabilities which we have. We can't comment on it right now, like how much. How ranking will be done and all that stuff, but we definitely have to wait for the exam. Definitely on 24th, when we have the exam in our paper in our hand, then we can definitely, by the end of the day itself, the cutoffs will be much more obvious, like how ranking would be there. We can actually get the pattern of the exam, and we can compare it with the NEET 2013 and or the AITMT exams of 14 and 15. But it will be very difficult to say it right now how the trend would be. There are many probabilities and possibilities can happen.
So coming back to our tips and tricks, so revision is one of the most important thing that you should do. So if you have prepared some notes, okay, some kind of notes while you were studying, you can refer those notes, you can revise those notes, go through those notes. Suppose if you have not prepared any notes, then you can always go through NCRT, the blue boxes that Ritika has mentioned, also the bold things, alright? Also, for physics, okay, physics has a number of formulas. So you can do one thing, you can list down the formulas on a piece of paper and you can put it on a stick it on your wall, okay, and keep on looking at it slowly, steadily. It will get memorized to you. All right. In case of chemistry, the chemical reactions, those are really tough for the students to, yeah. So you can do one thing, you can make a pocket notes. Pocket notes, what do I mean by that is you can write the name of the reaction and its mechanism on a short piece of paper, and you can stick it as physics done in physics. Okay. In case of biology, you can prepare mind maps of, for example, plant kingdom, animal kingdom classification. It's very difficult to remember the examples which are there in particular classes. So you can study in that manner. All right.
So the main point with Zara want to emphasize is you should prepare your own notes at this point of time. You can't before exam or before 3 or 4 days before exam, you can't go through all those books, right? You have these 20 days with you. Prepare your mind maps, prepare your notes, prepare your shortcuts which you think you'll remember on the day of NEET exam, which you can carry with you. Before exam, you can go through those concepts and all. And those concepts, whether it is physics, chemistry, or biology, which you think you try to cram it, or you try to remember it, or you try to practice it, but you're not able to excel that concept, then you should stick to those sticky notes and just go through. I'll suggest, yeah, I'll suggest at least go through twice a day in these 20 days, so that by the end of 23rd, on 24th, we are all set for the exam. Yes. There is no worries that if I have prepared, we used to think like that, if I have done this, that,
I
or
would have
something.
got more two marks or so.
So
Yeah.
to eliminate all those things, you should start making your notes. If you haven't prepared till now, you should start making your small notes, whether it is notepad, sticky note, whatever is convenient to you. Just do that. Strict to a strict schedule. You should stick to a strict schedule. Analyze your speed and accuracy. Try to, I'm just quick recapping all those things. Try to do at least 400 to 500 questions per concept or per subject, as per your level of preparation at this point of time, because you very well know what kind of level of preparation you are having right now. So the students who have already prepared for NEET 1 and sitting for NEET 2, you guys very well know at this point of time what is your strong concept and what is your weak concept, right? So just prepare it, just focus on those weak as well as strong concepts at this point of time. It will really help you out. It will help you in improving your speed, accuracy, and plus confidence. You can take test series related to those concepts. Sometimes whenever we are taking test series of that things, sometimes if I think that I have mastered this goal, I have mastered this topic, but when I start taking tests, it actually, I get to know that I'm not able to answer some simple queries as well.
Yeah.
So it's better to take tests at this point of time. You can take different test series out there. Full test would be there. Always advisable that it is you'll take it in exam mode, in the 3 hour exam mode, so that you can self-analyze at this point of time which all things you are lacking, and you can actually go through all the previous year papers, analyze those papers, try to master those topics whichever were asked in the previous year papers. Keep yourself calm, Zara. This is the only key right now. So keep yourself calm. Do not stress it out. Practice well. And Zara, you can also, I think we should share some stress busters with them. What all
Okay,
stress
so
busters?
when during my days, I used to listen to music, as in music used to soothe my mind. So I used to listen to music. It was a kind of stress buster for me. So for somebody, if you want to go out, have a match, enjoy, it will freshen up your mind. So do whatever you want to do, but you shouldn't take stress at all. See, it is very normal for everybody. Okay, however you are prepared, okay, you're well prepared, well was, but still you will have that little nervousness and that little stress.
And that nervousness is good actually. It should be there.
Yeah.
So it will get best out of you when you are there in the exam. So
Right.
little nervousness is good, but don't stress it out otherwise, and don't take pressure very much. Just keep calm and keep going. And in the meanwhile, we want to take another quick. We are running out of time, but one of our viewer Harsh, he's asking another question.
Yeah,
How
how
to?
should
I
he
think
revise
Zara, you
for
should
physics?
answer
Okay.
this question.
So I think for physics is such a topic where you have more of numericals. Okay.
Exactly.
So understanding a concept plus you need to solve a lot of numericals. Okay, I would suggest you to at least solve 30 to 40 numericals per day. Numericals takes time. It is very time consuming. So okay, so I think when you might have been studying this, you might have jot down some notes. Okay, so you
And
can,
some formulas,
yeah,
which
some
will
formulas
actually help.
obviously, yeah,
Yeah.
formulas will absolutely will help you. So for numericals, you just need formulas. So as I had said earlier, you can write formulas on the piece of paper, stick it somewhere, or you can read that. You can go through that while traveling or while doing your normal leisure time. You can go through that. So
Exactly.
I guess that's the best way for
And
revision.
it will actually help you out when you'll be on your exam day. You'll think about it that some basic formula if you forgot, if you have that notes, then it is really helpful at that point of time. It will come as a savior. Like, yeah, yes, I have written that, and I can apply it easily in physics itself, right? So just, I think Zara, we should running out of time. It's time to close, but yeah, again, I'll quickly want to tell them what exactly on the exam day you should do. You shouldn't stress it out on the exam day. Whatever stress buster works for you, as Zara has mentioned, some beat music playing, whatever it is. Just don't stress it out. Keep calm, practice well, and the most important things, the things to carry on the exam day.
Exactly. That's really important.
Right? So you should carry the most important thing, your admit card. It should be there with
If you
you.
lose your admit card, you won't be allowed in the examination.
Exactly.
So admit card is a must. Okay.
Exactly. So the first important thing, that is your admit card. You should carry, a small bottle of water bottle.
Yeah.
Some of the, invigilators, they actually allow you to take your own small water bottle in between.
I used to carry chocolates.
Yeah. Again, you can carry chocolate as well if sometimes some students have BP low problem and all. Some stressed out very much. So again, you can carry with it, but again, it will depend on the examiner if they want to allow you or not. But you can definitely keep it with you. You shouldn't miss your basic stationery like pen, paper, rubber, whatever is required for the exam. You should take any identity card with you, like any identity proof,
PAN card or
anything, whichever is there, whatever is your identity card. Even you can take your birth certificate or something. So these are the final things that you shouldn't miss on your exam day. Do not stress it out. Do not, and the most important thing, do not forget to keep a time track.
Yeah.
Time track during the exam. Keep your watch on. Just check it out. How much time is left. Try whenever you just whenever you get exam paper in your hand, just scan it thoroughly and quickly. Try to analyze which one you want to go first. When I used to study, I usually go for biology first.
Yeah.
For biology, it's very easy. Sometimes it will give you confidence, like I can score well in that, and I should do it first. Quickly go through whatever pattern suits you, whether it's biology, chemistry, physics, whichever subject you
Yeah.
want to focus first on.
But
Just
then,
do that.
I would suggest you that keep physics for last, because it takes time to solve problems and you don't know how much time it's going to take. In that time, you can actually answer 15 to 20 questions of biology. So it's better to start with biology.
Yeah, so the idea is just scan the paper and just analyze which one works for you best. Maybe
Yeah.
biology works well for me
Yeah.
and chemistry works well for anyone
That's
else. Right. So just analyze the paper and go through the flow, which one works for you best. And last but not the least, believe in yourself, be positive on the exam day, right? Do not forget to like and subscribe our video.
Yes.
Just subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel. Do not forget it. You can also leave your email IDs in the comment box so that whatever questions you have will come up with these answers to these questions later on. So guys, just keep rocking and all the very best for
Do
your
well.
24th exam. Do well, and I'm sure all of you will really, really succeed. So lots of love and lots of good wishes to all of you. Do well and
Just rock it.
just rock it, man. Okay, so